Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Man, I feel like it's been a while since I've recorded a video outside. I know it was something I did a lot when I was doing the Kate Hart project, so it's nostalgic in a sense. So I just wanted to kind of switch it up. I've been sharing my cooking with you all quite a bit lately. And so part of this challenge that I'm doing is also walking 5 miles. That explains why I'm out of breath. But on top of that, I am having a little bit of anxiety. I don't like to admit these things, okay? So like when I do, it's me like expressing a lot of vulnerability because I'm still in denial personally. But anyway, so look at how beautiful it is. It is rather bare in a sense, with the trees missing a lot of their leaves, but it is such a great day to be out here. So anyway, getting back to my challenge that I'm doing and coming to you all from out here on my 5-mile walk. I'm about halfway through it right now. I'm gonna show you guys a picture of what I had for lunch today, because I did have a lunch date and that was amazing. And so I do want to share my lunch with you guys. I may just end up eating that for dinner too. So again, I want to share pretty much all the things that I'm doing, and of course the things that I am not doing. By the way, this is a cool little path right there. So, and the things that I'm not doing, like not smoking weed and not drinking and not smoking cigarettes. So, oh, and the fasting. Oh, I don't even know. I have to check. I think I probably came in at about 19 hours. I'll update that on here for you guys to see once I compile this video accordingly. I did want to touch base and also just say that these 5-mile walks are important. And why they're important to me is because 2 years ago, the day after I turned 35, I decided that I was going to walk 5 miles a day for 30 days. I was also not happy in the environment that I was in, and I was hesitant and reluctant to change. So I started these walks. And just like I've started now, it takes some encouragement. It really takes some self-motivation, perseverance, you know. And just like back then when I started them, what I noticed was that I was continuously having to tell myself, I can do it, I can do it, I am doing it. I feel that when we allow ourselves, for one, allowing ourselves that opportunity for change, it helps us show ourselves, prove to ourselves what all we are capable of doing. So, you know, of course, there was the accomplishment that came with accomplishing every single 5-mile walk. Mind you, I live in Colorado. There was a day it was hell, windy, snowing, freezing cold, and I'm bundled up walking 5 miles, and you know, then you get hot and it's cold, you don't even know what to do with your body, but really the persevering and making it through that, I think, is what led to me making one of the biggest life decisions I could have made, and that was leaving the environment I was in. It gave me the power, the control, just the mentality that I could succeed, that I can do it. And so that's what I really wanted to share, and I've been wanting to share with everyone about these 5-mile walks. But not only that, I think that we can really inspire ourselves to make major life changes when we literally just take that first step, whether it's applying for a new job, that you don't think you'll get, like anything, right? Posting your first video, walking 1 mile, attempting to start running, I don't know, whatever your goals are. I'm just such a big believer, and we can do anything and everything that we put our minds to. So I just want to hopefully encourage you all to do something positive for yourself and allow the space for the universe, life, God to fill it. I'm gonna catch up with this video a little bit later, but again, wanted to share a little bit of this 5-mile walk, day 6, with you all. I also just want to say, I know I mentioned the anxiety and the breathing, not being able to catch your breath. With that, it's frustrating and upsetting too, because today is definitely one of those days where like nothing's wrong. Why is my body, my mind, whatever, why is this happening? Okay, I also want to say, if you're wondering what I'm holding, it's a rock. And of course, I see it as a heart, not on this side, but definitely right here. A very funky, lopsided heart. But yeah, it's a heart rock. It's always going to be heart rock with me. All right, there was my walk from today. It was actually a really good walk, and yesterday's walk was really cool because I had such great time on it. Today's walk was not about how fast I could do it, but enjoying each step and really paying attention to each breath, inhaling through my nose and exhaling through my mouth, and just really trying to be observant of my breath. It was probably one of the longer 5-mile walks I've taken, but that's okay because it was meant to be enjoyable. And again, the weather was just so nice for that today. So also touching base on the walks, I want to state that Steve Jobs would actually have brainstorming walks with his employees and people, and I think that's really interesting. I do feel that walking is such an important thing and such an easy thing, that we can all do. And and just really getting in the habit of walking. There's a lot of research in a sense that shows how good it is for our minds and our brains, and that it really stimulates creativity. So I'm really big about the walking. I also wanted to touch base and say, I am walking 5 miles again for 30 days. And before, I was walking, and it really helped me. In my opinion, it was the push that helped me get out of the situation that I was in previously. This time I'm doing it to kind of see just like what might come. Like there's nothing I really feel that's urgent and needs to be fixed in my life right now. So I'm really interested to just kind of see, what happens at the end of these 5-mile walks. I do feel that I can certainly use that encouragement again from myself by motivating and just really pushing through and getting this done. So maybe that's what I'm looking for, is to know that I'm capable. Just, I am capable, right? We don't have to always define things. I'm not cooking today. Which is really nice. I want to also state that it was a 17-hour fast today, and I've had some weird hiccups, just really random hiccups, like even late at night when I'm trying to go to bed, and I find it really interesting. And I think it has to do with the low carb and the fasting. Now with the low carb, I love doing low carb because I end up not being hungry at all, and I really like that. Because sometimes I just get super hungry, or my mind does really, and it tries to satisfy through me eating. That's my opinion. All right, so one other thing I do want to state is that I do have a TikTok now, and I do post my hearts and some of the stuff from my walks there. So if you're ever interested, just find me there. It's going to be the same username, Advocate Great as everything else is. Now, let's check out. This is what I have left over from my lunch. And it was supposed to be a kebab, so I was a little disappointed that it wasn't. But it was basically a Greek salad, they called it. Pretty much it's like coleslaw with ranch dressing. So we've got cabbage in there, tomatoes, some cheese, olives. It was actually really good. Now this sauce right here, I have no idea what this is, but I'm saving it and I'm going to put it on chicken wings. I know there's like none left, but I'm going to make it work. I'm really excited to use that on the chicken wings I'm going to make. So I'm going to have the rest of this for dinner tonight. I do have some leftover Caesar salad I made. I'm not too sure. I also want to say I have some leftover chicken from last night's meal as well. So that may end up in tomorrow's YouTube video. I also want to say that at the end of yesterday's video, I was like, I'll see you tomorrow with another meal. And there's a meal. I just didn't make it. So, all right. Well, that's pretty much all for day 6. Again, just want to kind of show you that what you guys see me eating, what I'm showing you guys, that's all I'm eating. And I'm really looking forward to the results in, 24 more days. So pretty excited. As always, I want to thank you all for your time. If you have enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button for me. If you have a name for my challenge yet, because I don't, leave that in the comments. I would greatly appreciate it. And I do hope to see you back here tomorrow where, at this point, per the norm, I have no idea what I'm doing. And we'll just have to see what video I create then. Until then,